What's happening, Triple B fam? Look, we back again with another banger. Today, we're gonna do a brisket trim. I've been asked to show how I trim a brisket. This is how I do it. I'm not a professional. I'm still learning every single day, but I do know how to cook a brisket, and that's the main thing. This is a USDA prime brisket from Sam's, and it is beautifully marbled. So y'all stay right there. Let's get to trimming, man. So what we have here, almost 12 pounds. I got it for $46.29 at my local Sam's Club. So break out my boning knife. You open up your brisket. It's right there on that hard fat right there. Now I did defrost this, but it's still a little frozen. That's how you want it. It makes it a whole lot easier to trim these briskets. This already naturally wants to come off of there. Look at that beautiful marbling though. You're going to take this off. Always cut away from you. So essentially, we're going to start right here and we're going to try to end right here. Just like that. Bam, big old piece, gone. We're still going to get the majority of that. And this is why it's good to do it while it's still kind of frozen. Going to get in here like this. You know, I'm not really much worried about a lot of the silver skin, but I do want to take some of this off and always go with the grain. How beautiful that is. See how the grain is running that way? You can see the striations. So that's the way you want to trim when you're trimming this. Take a lot of these loose pieces, because all that stuff's going to do is burn up anyways during the cook. Not too much worried about that. We'll take that right there off. I'm not going to be super picky. Remember, we cook to eat, not to compete. See, a lot of times you can just pull it up. And for the most part, I'm not going to worry about all this stuff. Just some of the thicker stuff like that. But for the most part, man, no fuss, no muss. You know what I mean? Don't forget to beat your meat.
That's what she said.
Not what you're thinking. Get your mind out the gutter. And it'll kind of flatten out a little bit. Here we have fat cap side. We don't have much of a mohawk. We do have a big old piece of fat right here. We're going to take a lot of that out. It is all fat. I'm about to show you. Look at that. That's mainly all fat. All that fat's going to be saved right there anyways. And it will be added in with some burgers that I'm making today. We got that. Remember, this point end has got plenty of fat in it already. I'm not too much worried about it. Take this little flappy mohawk off. What I'm doing essentially is I am cutting and then rounding, because see how that is right there? That's just gonna burn up. Coming in like this and rounding. Just like that. We don't have much of a fat cap. I mean, we're pretty good on this fat cap. This might not be the best brisket to tell you guys how to trim. So look, this is thin right here. We want the meat on the flat end to at least be about that thick. Probably 1.5 fingers thick is the way I do it. So you just want to make you a guideline. And don't worry about this meat that you're cutting off. That's hamburger meat right there, baby. And this side too. That's a pretty good little fat cap. I mean, I might have to take a little bit off here, but you beat your meat down a little bit. It's pretty good, man. It's pretty thick over here though, so hand up under it and just kind of lift it up. That helps out a lot. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting down now. Probably ain't gonna go too much further past that as far as depth. It's okay if you do scalp it a little bit. It's not gonna hurt anything at all. I like to do this anyways, just to expose some of this white fat, but I'm already pretty thin right there. I'm gonna leave that part alone. Like that. No need to be super picky. I just want to leave about 1/4 of an inch. Some places it's gonna be a little bit thicker. Ain't nothing you can do about it. So just want it to be as aerodynamic as possible, which I think we are. If you see, we kind of have this jagged edge right here. I'm gonna knock that down. Just like that. Good enough for me. Man, that is a beautiful marbled brisket, and I cannot wait to cook it. And that, my friends, is how you trim a brisket. That's how I trim a brisket. Like I said, I'm not no professional, so take it for what it's worth. Y'all asked, I gave. So, I appreciate y'all coming in, sticking with me, man. Y'all make sure y'all share this video on all social media platforms. And hey, look, man, it's not rocket science. I can do it, you can do it. Look, burn rubber, not your meat. Get out there and cook something, baby. Y'all stay tuned for the next video coming in. Hit that notification bell, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. And I'm gonna see y'all in another video, man.